This whole lighting thing and whatever, I think I've got enough outside light to hopefully get through this, but if it's dark, no worries. I'll just put lots of B-roll over top of it anyway. But we're talking about quartz versus automatic movement here. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Ross, and I've got two beauties here, and you know what? It's 2025. I mean, how is quartz holding up against the automatic or mechanical watch market? I'd love to know your thoughts. We're going to take a look at two watches here, both by the same brand, and one's quartz, one's automatic. Right down to the specs, we're talking about almost identical, except for the color and the movement. Now, both types have their loyal fans and unique benefits, so let's explore what makes each one special. By the end of the video, you're going to get to know basically which type is going to be probably best suited for you. Although automatic watches have had so much success over the years, quartz watches are still being produced today by so many brands, and they offer a lot of bang for the buck. Durability and performance, not to mention wide range of buyer potential here. Yeah, Indy's freaking out. Indy is freaking out. Now, these two watches here are TAG Heuer Formula 1. Full reviews will be on the channel for you to take a look and check them out. Identical designs, basically like I mentioned, except for the color and the movement. One TAG Heuer Formula 1 gray, automatic. One TAG Heuer Formula 1 quartz, blue on blue. Now, first up, let's take a look at the quartz watches here. I mean, these timepieces are usually battery operated, give that constant frequency. Technology makes them an incredibly accurate watch to wear. In fact, quartz watches basically can lose or gain maybe a couple of seconds per month. I mean, wow, we're talking about great accuracy. Now, what are some of the things that are going to be a benefit to you? Let's go through that. What's going on back there? Now, what are some of the benefits here? Let's go through 5 benefits for quartz watches. And you know what? I think you're going to find them very attractive. As we mentioned, quartz watches are highly accurate. They have perfect watch timing capabilities. There's fewer moving parts compared to the automatic watches. So quartz watches require less maintenance in general. Just to change the battery every few years, not a big deal. 3, affordability. Generally, quartz watches are more affordable than their automatic counterparts, making them accessible for a lot of people, a wide range of wrists. 4th, we have variety. There's a huge variety of designs and styles available in quartz watches. From sporty to elegant, casual dress, it all works, right? Including field watches and things like that too. And lastly, number 5, many quartz watches, it's durability that comes to mind, right? They withstand tough conditions. They're great for daily wear, outdoor activities. They can be banged around, and the watch can withstand that rough and rugged activity, usually with some peace of mind. Now let's shift gears and discuss the automatic watches. These watches are powered by movement of your wrist. So you have a mainspring in there that gets wound up, and then as long as that's moving with a rotor system, you're going to have the ability with this mechanical marvel to have continuous time monitoring on your wrist, no problem, 24/7. You put it down, it's even going to have a power reserve usually of anywhere from 36 to 42 hours and sometimes higher depending on the movement and the company. And I know sometimes it's technical with the whole rotor and mainspring thing. Yeah, I get it. No worries, I get it. I love to just put them on the wrist and rock and roll with them myself. I don't know a lot of the technical stuff about it, but I'm learning so much over the years. It's been incredible. What a journey. A good segue into what's on wrist. Tudor Black Bay GMT, automatic. As long as it's on your wrist, it's running, no problem. Now, what are the benefits of some of the automatic watch designs out there with this awesome technology that's been around for years? Here's 5 of them that are really good for you. Craftsmanship, right? If you embrace craftsmanship, automatic watches are often showcasing excellent craftsmanship with intricate movements, and they are a joy to watch. You can just stare at that movement oftentimes, and it's just mesmerizing, especially with the exhibition case back and some of the designs of these watches out there. Number 2, we've got no battery replacement required since they're powered by the movement of your wrist. You never need to worry about taking it in, getting a battery put in there and things like that. You just wear it and you're good to go. How much of an inconvenience is it really when you have to go to the watch store to change out a battery and get service and stuff? Sometimes having it causes headaches, and you know what? The good watches, you don't want to have them done at Tom, Dick, and Harry's watch repair. You want to get them replaced and serviced somewhere really good that's reputable, authorized dealer of your choice or whatever it might be that's close to you, so that you can have the guarantees for the water resistance especially. And some watches actually prefer that you send them back to the company to have them pressure tested and certified that that water resistance is going to continue even after you change the battery. Longevity, number 3. With proper care, automatic watches can last decades, even generations, making them a timeless investment. Yes, often these watches will outlive us. And I mean, are you just an owner or just a caregiver until the next generation takes over? 4, status symbol. Many people view automatic watches as luxury items. Owning one can reflect a certain status and appreciation for fine timepieces. That being said, some of the most affordable brands out there make an automatic watch or mechanical watch design that's super affordable, like Seagull, Seiko, Orient, to name a few. Number 5, personal connection. There's something just about winding the watch and wearing it, an automatic watch on the wrist. It creates a personal connection between the wearer and the watch. Who doesn't like to engage with the watch, especially me and my vintage Speedmaster, because that one doesn't have an automatic movement, it's mechanical, but every 36 hours or so you're going to have to wind that thing. So, but you know what? Always a pleasure. I'm wearing great craftsmanship, an ultimate accurate timepiece, and I'm wearing history on the wrist. I love it. Now let's do a quick comparison of some key features between the Quartz and the automatic movement. As far as the accuracy goes, Quartz takes the lead here with superior accuracy. Usually, plus or minus a couple seconds per month versus per day with an automatic movement. Maintenance, Quartz requires less maintenance, while automatic watches may need servicing at some point, depending on the brand. Some of the brands can go 5 to 10 years before you get your servicing done, so that you can make sure it's running true for you. Now the costs, Quartz watches are typically more budget friendly. Over the years, it still remains a constant for obvious reasons, right? There's just so much more on the build and craftsmanship of a mechanical design than there are in battery operated or Quartz operated watches. And of course, they take a lot more hours and hands-on time to work with, right? To execute that craftsmanship, which leads me to the automatic watches are often showcasing exquisite design and craftsmanship. And I will admit it, I will look into the back of the exhibition case back, and other than the mainspring and some of the parts and stuff, and the escapement and things, I understand what I'm looking at, but just all of the parts and, the screws and the jewels and just some of the way that the steel is processed, even the precious metal and some of the more expensive designs, it just looks fantastic. And then of course you have the power source. Quartz is battery driven while automatic relies on movement. Once the mainspring is wound by movement, basically that watch will be able to run as long as it's on the wrist, as long as you're alive. Now in conclusion here, which type of watch is going to be for you? Which one should you choose? It's all subjective, right? It's going to come down to you. You ultimately make that decision. If you want affordable, low maintenance, and accurate timepieces, a Quartz watch is a great option. No question, hands down. On the other hand, if you appreciate craftsmanship, love the idea of mechanical movements and automatic movements, and don't mind the extra care that's needed, then the automatic watch might be for you. Only you can make the decision, unless it's a gift, and in which case you still have to appreciate it, and there now you have sentimental value as well. So, but at the end of the day, nothing is going to trump that sentimental value. So who doesn't love a watch gift? Come on. And of course, lastly, it all depends on what you're doing, what you need it for, and basically what you love to look at, whatever it is. And one key factor here as well is, depending the environments you're in quite often, you may want to consider the Quartz versus the automatic, because if you're in rough and rugged climates or terrain or things where you're doing heavy pounding or you're doing a lot of work in it, maybe the automatic mechanical watch design is not going to be the best for you. Because if you knock that watch against something or something drops on it or whatever might happen, you could do something to interfere with the operation of the movement, in which case now you're going to be looking at taking it back for servicing in case it stops or something's wrong with it mechanically. So thanks for watching. I'm Ross. Hope this comparison between the Quartz and automatic watches has helped you make an informed decision as to what's going to be your next watch purchase. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell for more watch content that's coming. Let me know in the comments which type of watch you prefer. Do you prefer the Quartz movement, or do you prefer the automatic movement? Tag Heuer, Formula 1, automatic. Tag Heuer, Formula 1, Quartz. Both of them are going to be on the channel soon. Full review. Thanks for coming. We'll see you on the next one.